Let it die alone. Let it rot. So alone. Oh, so alone. Sorry, what was you saying? A man's body, mutilated and bent to mimic or mock the moment of birth. Truly, the wonderful things that you'll see in Mother Nature. This is planet Earth. The kind of thing a man cannot see without changing in some inseparable way. David Attenborough, eat your heart out. Lisa, I was with you when both our boys were born. It was rather awful to look at, frankly. I'm trying to repress the memory.
You shit yourself. It was fucking horrifying.
It was until recently the most horrifying thing I have ever seen. Completely outside of reasonable belief, and yet somehow central to everything I have come to believe since. It was really fucked up. You always said I was too literal-minded, trying to turn everything into a if-then statement. Lately, I've widened my horizons. How can I not with the things I've seen here? But I know the answer. Money, profit, things we made just because we could.
What a waste of paper. Just could.
Oh, my phone's dead.
He writes it and then he puts it away. It's like, I'm gonna need more toilet paper. Back inside. Like the harder I try to escape, the deeper I get. Dead men aren't a surprise to me anymore. Suicide, though, seems pretty wise.
I agree.
Yes, me too. Okay, that's enough notes for now.
Okay. Sweetie, just save it. But let yourself get caught or something.
No.
Can he see you?
Nope.
Is that the groom?
Yeah, it is. That's Eddie.
Ah, fuck it.
He's pissed off.
You're limping.
Yep.
Can you even outrun him like this?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
well, he's walking, so you're
he
fine.
only walks, so.
So he's like a Terminator?
Pretty much.
I told you, I did not have a come hither look in my eye.
Oh, he's right behind you.
Fuck you.
Take that, man. A wooden door. Unlocked. You'll never get through that.
Jump!
Whoops.
Oh, the same foot.
I mean, he did just jump onto a broken leg.
Yeah, but his foot went through the top of an elevator earlier.
Yeah.
Rude.
Kind of surprised it isn't cut up at all.
You've put it.
Wait, are we still naked?
No, he picked up the uniform from the floor.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Save now.
No.
Sweetie, it's.
I'm nearly done.
How long is left on it?
I gotta kill Eddie. Whoops, spoilers. And,
And then get all the way back to the thing. It's going to take you at least another
let me at
40
least get to the
minutes.
checkpoint. Yes, I was here.
Okay, yeah, we're back up to where we were.
Yay! That was quick. This door needs a key.
I'm
Get fucked.
still limping.
Ah,
yeah.
shit.
Because I got a gammy leg.
Oh,
Chav.
You want me? Come at me.
Alice, you have literally no battery.
Funny.
this is the worst speed run ever. It took us a whole 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3
Two.
weeks. 4 weeks.
I've.
What year is it?
Oh yeah, shit! It's a completely different year.
When we started this, it was still 2017.
And
Time flies.
And I still had one of my organs that I no longer have.
You don't
Hey,
need
look on the bright
organs.
side. At least you lost a few pounds this year.
Oh.
See, I was gonna say I'm not the man I used to be.
No, you're less the man you used to be.
Yeah, I'm less of a man than I used to
You
be.
left something behind.
You're a man?
That was the thing you left behind.
Okay, right. So
That was
quick
the
joke.
organ.
So quick
Oh,
joke
dear.
for people who don't get over and about is literally the day after recording with Ray last time. Well,
When
backstory.
we last did this, yeah.
Yeah, when we last did this, I had a pain in my stomach that I didn't know what it was. Overnight, it slowly got worse. Also, this is really fucked. Those are
how
all.
many?
A
Yeah.
lot.
You remember what?
It's
You remember what the?
it's been
what the-
12 hours.
Was that my phone?
He's done that in like...
Yeah, that was yours.
He's done that in just over 12 hours.
He may have had bodies hidden around the asylum.
Oh, it was
Also,
it was Mark just letting me know that he's got the Premiere programs and he's going to help me install them sometime.
Cool.
you might need to censor these.
I'll figure
She
it
said
out.
she zoomed in and out. Okay, stop.
Oh,
Stop making Ray more work.
I thought there was no women in this asylum.
It's not.
There's not.
Look.
You remember what the groom was
I
doing,
remember.
right?
Yes, I remember.
But yeah, so I went home that night and realised that was too much pain to just be a stomach ache.
Yeah.
So I called 111. They were like, "Oh, it'll just be a stomach bug. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. And then you coughed up that.
Yeah.
and then like, so I like lay in bed like clutching a hot water bottle as if it was my life force.
Yeah.
Bless him.
And
Bless
then
him,
like I
bless
woke
him.
up the next day and it wasn't as bad.
That's been skinned.
How long?
12 hours. This has been happening for 12 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But we went to the hairdressers the next day, and I was like, "That's weird. It sort of feels like it's in my appendix area." Oh shit.
So just checking, Alice, are you going slow because to let him tell the story, or are you just being careful?
I'm being careful.
Actually, I completely forgot you were limping, actually. You can't run, can you?
No.
Ah.
Also, I'm looking for batteries.
Okay.
You can sprint a little bit, but it's not super.
It's
fast.
yeah,
not
this
great.
is sprinting.
Yeah. So you were called to the hospital.
Yeah, no, I went to a walk-in centre, and every nurse there was like, "Oh, it's not appendicitis. If it was, you'd be on the floor crying, love." And I was like, "Okay, that's good. I don't have to get surgery." And then I saw the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send you up for surgery."
What was his diagnosis?
Appendicitis.
Wow, who would have thought? Well,
It's probably in
well,
this building somewhere.
you'll know for next time.
Yeah. But no, it was like he lit. It was really weird. I walked in. I was wearing my Star Wars T-shirt. It was like had all the different lightsabers on it. I'm a desk.
And he's like, "How are you, little boy?"
No, and then he was just like, "Oh, so did you see the new movie?" And I was like, "Yeah." Meanwhile, he's like prodding my stomach, and like I'm like every time he touches my stomach, it feels like I'm being stabbed. So he's just like, "What do you think of the new movie?" "Oh, it was great."
Did you like the part where that guy was shirtless?
You stop teabagging the aisle. I swear to God, if that's how you walk into a wedding.
I'm just imagining Alice like breakdancing down the aisle, doing tea bags.
I am able to spawn two grooms.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can, but it wouldn't. Bug
I would
out-
want to see that because we're not on Nightmare anymore.
You want to bug out the game?
Is it something you can fix afterwards if it makes the game unplayable?
It doesn't really make the game unplayable.
If it's an interesting bug and you can pull it off, go ahead.
It's interesting, yeah. So I have to open this and then
And it will literally just spawn 2 character models of him.
yes.
Yeah.
Are they both active? Do they both have active AI?
Yeah, they're both active.
So that's him there.
Yeah. So there's one going down the aisle.
There's one running after you now.
Do they cheat by spawning them somewhere else and that accidentally leaves the other one
Yeah.
behind?
So there he is there.
Hi.
Why does it look like he shaved his head now?
His head was always shaved.
No, he's got like the back and sides shaved, but not the
Oh,
top.
he always had like just the flat top.
Yeah, I know. But
And
like,
everything else
it,
around it was
there
shaved.
It looks like it was completely shaved.
It is dark. It's hard to tell. I forget what the term for it is. It's kind of like, I think it's like crew cut. Crew
It's
cut.
short back and sides.
Yeah.
It's what I've got now. It's just mine's longer on the top.
I'm wondering why I called C ship.
Because
That
it's
would
dark.
It's because her batteries are flat.
Where is it? Bitch, get back here.
Did the second one spawn?
I don't think it did.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
It's not like a guaranteed.
No,
everything, but-
glitches rarely are. Is it possible to still trigger it, or are you just going to give up?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't linger on it if it's not going to work.
I love how it just plays the Inception noise every now and then.
It's
So-
not Inception.
Oh God, I was watching. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna really like rant for a second. I was watching the newest episode of Supernatural, and Supernatural's known for being cheesy every now and then.
Yeah.
But do you know like that royalty-free sound that, like, people play in, like, comedy horrors where it's like, dun.
Kinda.
It's like, it's kind of like the Inception noise, but it's, like, more horror-ish. But it's it's a very obviously realised royalty-free sound effect.
What's they call it? Is it the jump scare noise?
No, I don't know how to describe
I don't know,
it.
but I get what you mean.
But it's
Like
like
a royalty-free noise.
Yeah, and it's like a extremely used royalty-free noise on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And it just played in the middle of the episode, not blended or anything with the environment. And it was like, yeah, it was during like a horror section. But like...
There's a game that we are going to play at some point called Godai, and it uses the public domain vase breaking noise. You know the noise I mean.
Yeah, I can actually like play it in my head.
Yeah. No, I can't even do it like imitate it, but it just sounds like pottery breaking apart.
Yeah.
And there is 1,000,001 pots in that game, and they have the exact same sound effect, and they're all
Resident
lined
Evil 4
up.
does the same thing.
Yeah,
But it's its own vase sound.
Yeah, it sounds like that, but it's the same sound file every time, and you're breaking pots all the time. So it's just like.
At least Resident Evil 4 had the decency to add a...
To record their own fucking sound.
record their own sound, and,
Yeah,
and then add a pitch modulator on it so it wasn't the exact same sound every time. And
Gee, it's almost like that's what you should always do.
yeah.
Like, that should be the standard.
That's a weird noise.
Like, if you have a recording booth and you can record your own sounds, how hard is it to buy a $5 vase from a charity shop and just smash it on camera?
There it is.
Funny media fact, that's actually called Foley.
Foley.
Yeah, that's the art of recording sound effects.
Yeah, okay.
Fun fact. Run!
So, what I was going to say is yesterday me and New recorded a bunch of games. And one of them was one I wanted to do with you, but it was a beta and we had a very limited time.
Oh, yeah.
Not Dragon Ball.
Metal Gear Survive.
Yes.
24-hour beta. I was going to play that last night.
Was it only 20? No, the Dragon Ball was an extra 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
The Metal Gear Survive was 3 days.
Oh, was it?
And
It's still,
yeah,
isn't it?
so it's over now.
Oh,
It
is it?
ended yesterday.
Okay.
That's why I had to do it with New, because we just did it over Discord.
Yeah.
What I did is because that game, she doesn't have I think she does have a PS4, but she wasn't
doesn't
gonna,
have-
she wasn't
doesn't
going to
have
download the game and play it, right?
Oh.
So what I did instead is like, hey, will you talk with me on
Wait,
Discord?
did you hear that sound there? The wham.
No, I didn't. I missed it.
It's that exact sound effect to play.
I'll hear it and play it back.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to. She wasn't going to be able to play the game with us.
Right.
So what we did instead is I literally started a Facebook video call,
Right.
put the phone, muted it, put it in front of the TV. I got her on a Discord call, and she talked to me on Discord while I played that game, and she could watch what was happening in low resolution through the phone.
That's actually pretty clever.
Yeah,
I was going
it
to
was
suggest
ghetto as hell.
He's
Skype.
even watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest Skype screen sharing, but like that's not exactly. Oh.
Well, the problem is I don't know how to do that because it's the PS4, not the
Oh, right,
Elgato.
I tried.
Because yeah,
You could have screen shared the recording software, so she could see just the recording window, but then that would have been delayed by like
yeah, it would
a
have.
couple of seconds.
I think it would have been. I think it was easier the way we did it.
Yeah.
And one thing in particular was like, oh, I actually need 2 pairs of headphones for this. Because she's coming from the computer and the game's coming from the TV. So I had to wear it like this and then put a earbud in my left ear like that.
Yeah. I actually used to do that for phone calls and stuff. Like if I was say I was doing work by myself.
So are you like trying to shake loose before he strangles you?
Yeah.
God damn it! What are you? Damn it, God.
He's trying to hang you, and the only way to get free is to wiggle. And it's
Whoa, what the fuck happened there?
essentially the tension of you being on there pulled him
It broke
up
the
into
game.
the spikes.
Been beautiful.
Because all
Oh,
of his brides are held up there by pulleys that he's made out of rope. And it's
And-
backfired.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I get it. Like you
So like
pulled
were-
down on the rope and that pulled him upwards into it.
Yeah, and
that
with
pulled
the
him up into
building
the
being
spike.
so old, Because, like, in the first Outlast, there's loads of, like, rotting floors and
Yeah.
crap all over the place.
Which is weird for a high-tech facility.
Yeah.
It's underground, it's high tech.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is just...
Well, it's just like the fucking Spencer Manor, where it's kind of falling apart a little.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely fun. That's because zombies have been in there for months.
It was very unclear how long they've been there.
It's in... Well, they go into the mansion in
'Cause they
June
talk-
of 1997.
Yeah, because the problem is that they talk about the fact that there's been murders and cannibalism
The outbreak broke out.
reported on the mountaintop.
Yeah, the actual outbreak started in November.
Yeah. So it moved very slowly before the rats came.
Yeah, before, essentially the only thing that happened was, like, some zombies got out of the mansion.
Whoa.
Do you remember in the first game how the church gets set on fire?
I don't actually. That reminds me of Outlast 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the original, the church gets set on fire.
Is that at the very
And
end
this
of the game?
It's near the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the spoilers.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, so this is just so you know about what time in the original game you're doing all of this.
Can you bring up the his most recent thought?
Yeah, just then.
Oh, you're just getting rid of the
Yeah.
new
Yeah,
one.
she's
I
got the
hate-
same. She's got like the same
Yeah,
OCD thing
I
that I do
have-
of hating having like new.
I get what you mean.
constantly.
That is a huge problem with Assassin's Creed Origin, where you're getting
Oh,
notifications
yeah.
constantly, and I've seen someone playing it and going mad trying to get rid of the notification.
It's
things.
even worse because in the abilities.
Okay,
if you have
the
a
last two. Let's read the last two. He's dead. The amateur surgeon, father-to-be, husband, is got shredded and pulled from his belly. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh God, Lisa, I swear to you, I'm trying. Reese looks like a total bitch right now.
No, you gotta admit, like he's just gone insane at this point.
A chapel on fire in the distance. I didn't even know we had a church. Where's God when you need him? I swear, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I forget if I already made the darkness imprisoning me joke.
Yeah, you did. But oh look, person.
So I played Metal Gear Survive
Oh, yeah.
for 2 rounds.
Let's just say he's dead. Yeah. What kind of sick fuck?
That's the dude who was trying to kill you at the beginning.
He even took his damn pants. I'll tell you one thing.
He took them off himself.
Balls tonight to last me a lifetime.
That one line sums up this game.
Wrap this up and get
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's Richard Traeger.
He's wearing glasses.
He's a dick.
It's the guy from the first game.
Oh,
The one
right.
who cuts off your fingers and shit.
Oh, right, him. I wasn't sure what happened to him. Did you just escape him in the main game?
He gets killed in the elevator.
You get into the elevator, and he tries to grab you from the floor below, but it doesn't work.
Oh.
And he gets stuck in between floors, and it basically
Tears him in half.
it should have tore no, it
It
should
just,
have torn
it just
him
broke
in
his
half.
back or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
broke his
breaks his
back
spine.
and shit.
So what I was going to say was Metal Gear Survive. I
You
played
didn't
it.
have high hopes for it, did you?
No, I had very low expectations.
Yeah.
And I'm still disappointed. Not because it was a bad game, unfortunately. I wish I could say it was a bad game and no one should play it for that reason.
But they're still using the engine from Metal Gear
No,
5.
yeah,
so-
they are, and it's even got lots of cool new shit. Like the melee system actually works really well.
Oh.
Do you remember that game that Capcom showed off years ago, Deep Down, that never came out? The one
No,
with the one with the
Alice.
really advanced spear tech where you
Yes.
could aim it at different body parts.
Oh yeah.
It has that.
Oh.
You can one of the main weapons you get is a spear, and you can aim it very precisely like a gun.
Can I just make a point here?
Yeah.
He's running
With no lip.
Oh, he's
normally.
I guess the fall fixed his leg.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
You know,
You're
since-
the expert.
You know, this music actually really reminds me of Bioshock.
Yeah.
The ending of the good ending of the first Bioshock.
Yeah. So I played it. But it has one of the worst UIs I've ever seen.
Really?
It made no sense.
But I really liked the Metal Gear 5 UI.
It's
so why
not.
didn't they
It's
just use
not
that?
the UI from 5. It's a
Capture
new.
tag?
It's an entirely new UI, and your main base where you actually do stuff in between matches is this white void like the one that's in MGS4 where you could optionally
yeah.
train. Do you remember that thing where they would have meters on the ground and they would
Yeah.
have soldiers who didn't fight back?
Yeah.
It's that, but it's white and that's where you spawn stuff like your training dummies and that.
Oh,
And you
okay.
select to make matches. And because the UI didn't make any sense for how to start matches, I ended up starting one solo by accident.
Right.
And you have no chance in these matches solo. They are not scaled for how many players you have.
That just seems stupid in a game that's optionally single player.
Yeah. So, I mean, these seem to be explicitly multiplayer matches. There's no single player part in the demo.
Yeah.
But you can play these matches single, and they're just not scaled.
I mean, you can't expect much for a beta, but
Yeah, it's just weird, and like I couldn't, it could not do it at all solo, and I also didn't know what I was doing.
yeah.
But then I managed to find players the second time, and guess what? Doesn't fucking work. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I'll let this finish first.
Yeah.
I'm stuck like a pig.
That's your boss from the beginning. Well, not your boss.
Yeah,
the
I
one who
remember.
caught you at the very beginning, sending the email.
Kick him in the face.
I want to.
Punch him in the
Yeah.
balls. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, too late.
He's already been stabbed in the gut.
Nope, I'd rather stare.
Why? You know what happens.
Shut up.
Do it.
Oh, do you get fucked?
Yeah, you get stabbed in the gut as well.
No one can
Dead.
know. No one.
Alright. Boom.
Thanks, Casper.
Casper, friendly ghost.
Oh, my appendix.
Fuck you.
Oh, glad I don't need this thing.
Oh, God. I'm so glad they did keyhole surgery, otherwise I'd still be lying in bed crying.
Just like that guy. Who's in,
Where'd he go? Over here? Over
just
here?
like the guy in
Okay.
the just like that guy in the corner who's in the Attack on Titan pose.
The Petra pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
So they
Without
love
a
that
head.
animation. Oh, he's missing a head. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Alice has just made one of my favourite jokes.
Well,
Where'd he go? He's over there, and up there.
there's a little of him inside all of us. All right, let's blow this joint. So
And now he's limping again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Because
Because
right.
he was stabbed in the stomach. He's
Oh.
limping.
Okay, fair enough.
Sunlight. Sweet, glorious sunlight. I forgot that you had the camera up, and I was like, it seems kind of desaturated. What the shit? Do you think... Okay, this is going to get
All right,
really
now
nerdy.
to limp off this mountain that was designed to not be escapable. Oh.
Oh. balls.
Hey, look, someone else's vehicle.
It's
Boink.
actually the
Yep.
Jeep that you turned up in the first game.
Yeah.
CMG.
Well, he's not going to need it.
Yeah, he's dead. Spoilers. Miles dies.
He more than dies, doesn't he? Fucking get
He
possessed.
gets turned into the wall rider.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, here he is.
Oh, and
So get the
conveniently
fuck
we're not
out of my
conveniently we're
car.
not allowed to see his face.
Yeah, just in case.
That's because both these characters don't have heads.
Yeah, the
In-
model is just neck down.
So just like kind of like how Gordon Freeman doesn't have a character model.
Yeah, it's just folding arms.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I'll try to finish my thought real fast.
Press that button. There's no going back, Mr. Park.
Hmm?
There's enough hard evidence in that video file to make a world of shit for our friends at Murkoff.
I still want to know.
Mount Massive alive.
It's just a cheap version of WikiLeaks.
Viral
Viral leaks.
Paranoiacs with resources you're too moral to imagine.
I still want to know why. If you look in the background, the flooring is the same as the one
Yeah.
in the thing. I'm pretty sure they just stick you in like a side room and darken it. But Why
Don't
is
don't
he a
please don't do that.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's the guy from XCOM 2. Commander, you've done fucked up, but you can make it right.
But it's the right thing to do. Is hurting Murkoff worth that much to you?
Fuck yes.
Please, Alice, please stop it, please.
I think Red's gonna puke. I've just realised there's an emoticon button in the bottom left.
Do you even have a choice here?
You can't just sit here forever. No,
Let's
you,
just live
you
here
sit here
together.
if you sit for a while, you just close
Oh,
the
no.
laptop and walks away.
and he just shoots you immediately. Snitches get bruises.
Snitches get stitches.
I completely fucked it up. So,
Okay, so yeah, Metal Gear Survive. Let's talk about that game.
so the game, if it fails to find matches, crashes.
Oh.
And I had to hard exit out of the game twice in order to get a match, and that all got cut from the video. So I go back in, I finally get a match with 3 other people. It goes quite well, and it's even a little fun. And the whole time I'm hating myself. And it's got it's the base building bullshit of like build fences, then place them anywhere using miniature wormholes.
Oh, right.
And like I remember seeing it to new while playing. It's like this entire game feels like a checklist.
Yeah.
We got Metal Gear. We don't know what the fuck to do with it. How do we fix this? How do we fix this? Oh, zombies. Minecraft. Base building. Survival elements. Multiplayer. Co-op. DRM. Microtransactions. How do we fix this? Fix this now.
Loot boxes.
They're in the game.
Fucking of course they are. Because Konami are fucked. They can't do Metal Gear.
No, like
They're not going to be able to do Metal Gear. Full stop. They will never be able to recreate the feel of Metal Gear.
Do you know what the fucked up thing is? They totally could, because it's been done before. Because Kojima was not involved with Twin Snakes.
Yeah, but they were already building off
Revengeance.
of MGS1.
Or Revengeance.
Does Revengeance feel like a Metal Gear game, though?
Yeah, it does
This
actually.
goes
on
for a while,
Story-wise.
Oh, story-wise, yeah, but I mean, like, gameplay-wise.
Gameplay-wise, it's a platinum game.
I love Metal Gear. I'm not gonna lie, I love Revengeance.
I do as well, and I'm glad
But-
it exists. I hope
Yeah.
it's. I would rather think of it as canon than not.
Oh, yeah. It's way more fun.
Yeah, like because like people. So
Yeah,
I remember
machine,
some
son.
people
Did
had
this
this.
game take 7 years?
Probably.
Maybe. I mean, if they're talking about the entirety of Outlast.
Yeah.
I remember some people had this really weird attitude about Revengeance of like, oh, this is bullshit. Kojima hates this. Like, it's not true to his vision. He asked them to do it.
Yeah.
He's like, there's this story that goes around of like the original build of Metal Gear Rising, which he was hands off with.
Yeah.
He goes into the building and everyone is tripping over their own shit because none of them have been able to, none of them know how to direct a game because he's been doing it for so long. And he's like, fuck. Who can do action games? Platinum, please save this project, please.
For the love of God, please. Oh wow, Triple Point just ripped off Mitsubishi's logo.
What?
Mitsubishi, sorry.
I don't know who that is.
Mitsubishi is a car manufacturer, and their logo is literally just like 3 red triangles pointing in the middle. Theirs was 3 red teardrops pointing in the middle.
Legally distinct.
Spanish.
So that was Outlast Whistleblower.
Which
and
we finished by talking about Metal Gear.
Yep, and it took about 2 hours, roughly.
Yeah. It only took us 25 minutes to finish this off. We probably just going to finish this in the last section, but we did leave at like 10:30.
It would have been rough. And you know what? It wouldn't have been a good idea too, considering you were literally dying right next to us.
I was literally dying.
You were kind of dying.
Wasn't I extremely dizzy as well?
You
Yeah,
were.
you
You
were
were
getting
feeling
dizzy.
ill. In fact, when I got the message saying that you were in hospital, I thought, "Don't you mean Alice?" Because she was the one feeling
Yeah,
sick.
no, it was me.
So that was
He
Outlast
had the
Whistleblower.
life-threatening thing.
Maybe we'll do the full game at some point because it's honestly not that much longer. But for now, we're gonna call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Call it quits.
Outlast Whistleblower. Get fucked.
Can
Filled with bad puns and teabagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of regret not checking the fucking list of notes at the last possible second in case there was a new one. But whatever.
Eh.
Yeah, well.
Actually, if you selected continue, where does it put you?
It puts you back where you are able to run again.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just leave it. All right. Bye. 1.
Bye.